Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first herping video. So I haven't done any herping videos yet, although I've been planning on doing it for a while, mostly because I haven't had any time to do any herping videos. But today I'm going to do the first one. We're going to be going to a local park near where I live and seeing what we can find in the 3 ponds that are really close to the entire the park and everything. I'm expecting to find some frogs, maybe a couple toads, and of course I'm hoping for snakes and turtles and whatever else, but unfortunately it's kind of late in the season, as well as there's not many diurnal species of those things around where I live. So I'm not likely to find any, but I'm really hoping I can. So the conditions right now, it's kind of a clear night, not super cloudy. I get bugs in my face. It's about 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and the bugs are not letting me live. Seriously, where the heck did... It's like a huge crane fly or something. Anyway, so it's about 66 degrees, and it's probably going to be some pretty good herping conditions, at least for frogs and toads. So I'm expecting to find at least a couple frogs. So let's go to the park and see what we can find. Okay, so I am right now at the park where I'm going to be herping. If you hear anything in the background, there is a highway really close here, so you may hear some traffic, as well as there are some kids on the playground near this pond here at this park, so you may also be hearing them. But I'm just going to be looking around this pond. There's like 3 ponds, probably can't see them very well, but there's like 3 ponds, and this is the first one of them here. I'm just going to go through the different ponds and see if I can find any reptiles or amphibians here. So I'm going to change the focus on the mag light. Alright, let's get started. So I'm just going to walk around the edge of the pond and look for something. I'm not going to try to catch anything unless it's, I don't know, a turtle or something. Oh shoot. Looks like there's like a pothole or something in there. I'm not going to try to catch anything unless it's a turtle or a snake or something else that is not kind of slimy and slippery like a frog, because I don't want to get my camera wet. And the first find of the night, I'm not sure if that is a bullfrog or a green frog. Kind of hard to say. He's gone. Oh, no, he's right there. Let's see if I can find him again on the camera. Yep, there he is. So that's the first find of the night. That looks like a green frog from what I can see. Now the way you can tell is on green frogs there is a kind of line running down each side of the back, where bullfrogs don't have that line. It's just completely smooth. It's very difficult for me to tell with this one because he's just not in a very good position for me to see it, but that looks to me kind of like a green frog. Not sure, but that may be what it is. Now I can probably get a lot closer. Generally, so people will hunt these frogs, and nope, that is definitely a bullfrog. You can tell because if you look closer now, that we're a little closer, there is no line running down the back. You can see right behind the eye there's a line, but no line running down the back. So this is an American bullfrog. These frogs are really big. This one is not as huge as they can get. This one looks like a female, which is generally smaller, and doesn't look like she's going to be staying around much longer. But these guys are not as common in my area of America as they probably were at one time. Really, they're kind of replaced by green frogs in my area, but they can still be found at places like this. And a lot of people, especially in southern places, like southern United States, like to eat their legs because they're such large, beefy frogs. And how they will like to catch the frogs a lot of the time is they'll shine a bright flashlight into the frog's eyes, and the frogs will often just sit there as the people pick them up. They're kind of, I don't know, hypnotized. So that's kind of interesting, and it's a way that a lot of people like to catch these frogs. So that's a really cool find. I haven't seen a bullfrog here before, just green frogs, and I didn't know that there was a population of bullfrogs in the area. So that's a really cool find. I'm definitely going to leave her alone so that she can reproduce next spring, and we can have some more bullfrogs in the area. Wow, you can see she just got away from all the duckweed though, and you can see the full size of the frog there. That is just one beautiful frog. Now that I think about it, I believe these frogs were actually originally native to the southern United States and were actually introduced up here. I don't remember. I haven't done a lot of research on these guys. All I know is that that is one massive frog. I've never seen a frog this big that hasn't met a bullfrog before. I have seen a full-grown bullfrog before, and it was probably at least 9 or 10 inches in total length. Not including the legs, actually, so snout to vent length, which is pretty cool. They are really, really big frogs. So that guy's pretty cool. See how close I can get to her without her getting scared off. That is just a really pretty frog. Wow. Alright, let's go see what else we can find. Oh, so right off the bat, here's another one. This is a green frog. So you can see this is a Rhoniclamatins. I believe the bullfrog over here is, I actually don't remember their scientific name. This is a green frog, which is Rhoniclamatins. These guys are native to this part of the country. As you can see, they are green. There are different colors of them over different parts of their range. I believe the other subspecies is known as the bronze frog because it has more of a bronze coloration. Sometimes, however, there's a kind of morph that occurs in the wild where these actually have kind of a blue-green appearance to them, which is really, really cool looking. I've never seen it myself, but it's really, really cool looking from what I've seen in the pictures. I'm going to try to move this guy, just try to scare him to the side so that I can see the lines on his back, so I can show you that he's definitely a green frog. Now, he just went, and he actually is hiding under the surface of the water, as you can see, potentially right there. Yep, he's right there under the surface of the water, just hiding. I'm going to leave him alone. There's probably going to be another opportunity to find another green frog, so I'm just going to leave him alone so that he's not getting too stressed out. So I'm getting to a more, I don't know, vegetated part of the pond, and I'm going to actually step into the water. I'm wearing these boots that go up to my shins, so if I step into shallow water, I won't have any issues. And look what I just found. Not sure exactly what species of spider that is. That's a kind of spider, though. Not sure exactly what species, like I said, but that's pretty cool. And I just accidentally scared away a green frog, it looked like, over here. In this area. I'm not sure if you saw it. You probably could see it if you rewind the video and pause it at the specific point. There was a green frog right there that I just accidentally scared away. Walking in the water is kind of risky because although you can find things a lot more easily, if you're in the water with them, they will sense your vibrations even before you get there and will potentially escape before you can even get a good look at them. So there's a rock over there with some trash in here. Unfortunately, this is a town park near where I live, so a lot of people come around here, and unfortunately, trash is kind of abundant around here, which really stinks because otherwise it would be a very pristine habitat for a lot of different species of reptiles and amphibians, along with other animals. So I've almost made a complete, I have made a complete trip around this pond, and I haven't found anything other than that bullfrog and those green frogs. So I'm going to make my way over to the second pond, which is over there. It's much larger, but in between the two ponds, there's kind of a drainage system over here. Not sure if you can see it. Here it is. So this place, during the summer, sometimes I can find some snakes around here. Generally that's during the day because the most abundant species of snake in my area seems to be a garter snake, which are diurnal, so they're active during the day, and there's not a very good chance of my finding one at night. I will also find water snakes around here as well. So I'm at the pond now. I'm just going to make my way around it, see if I can find anything. I heard a splash in there, I thought, so I may have missed something. I'm not sure, though, because I'm not sure. I'm going to keep going. So far, I haven't seen anything in this pond, but I generally don't see much in this kind of vegetated area, because generally, if I do see anything, it gets away very quickly. I usually don't see it because it's very camouflaged. Now, if you could look in the water, you can probably see all the fish in there. I don't see any now. I think I scared them off with my light. But this pond has a lot of fish in it, and that's really great for the establishment of snapping turtles that I know does live in this pond. In fact, I caught a large snapping turtle, not extremely large, but a good sized one, about 12 inches carapace length, at one point a couple years ago in this pond. And you might be able to see now that fish. Yeah, you can see it. There's a fish in this pond that's about as big as they get. That's a sunfish, you can tell because of the spot on their sides. That's one of the different species of sunfish, not sure exactly which one. I believe that is a pumpkin seed sunfish. They put some fake geese and swans and whatever in this pond, so there is not any real birds in this pond from what I can tell at this time, although nearby I can hear a killdeer calling. So far in this pond I've just seen a bunch of fish, definitely a lot of fish. But so far no reptiles or amphibians. But I'm getting to a spot where there are usually a lot. There's a fish in there. Another sunny. Generally, this pond has a lot of sunnies from what I found, which makes sense because sunfish are prey for a lot of different species of animals. They start out relatively small, so animals eat them a lot at that stage. And then when they get older, larger animals like snapping turtles will eat them as well. Oh, that just like gave me a heart attack. Heard something in the bushes over here. Probably was some species of bird, probably, I don't know, a red-winged blackbird or some other marsh bird that was making its nest in these rushes here, or at least sleeping in them. Heard my voice, saw my light, and got scared off. That gave me a heart attack, though, because I was not expecting it. So around here, during the day, I'll generally be able to find a lot of garter snakes. And I'm not expecting to find any garter snakes at this time of night. But you never know. I may be able to find one asleep if I was to look under some sort of cover boards or something. So far, haven't found anything in this pond, although I just heard, I thought I heard a frog, but there's a fish right in there that seemed to be trapped at first. It's not anymore, but it may have been a fish. Alright, so this is some sort of concrete structure. I believe it's some sort of like dam, but it has a break in the middle, so I'm not sure exactly what that's for. I'm gonna go back around here. Okay, so this is where I found the snapping turtle a couple years ago that was about 12 inches in carapace length. Whoa, that is a frog, for sure. You can see him in there. It looks like a green frog. I can say that with almost certainty. I can't see him very well. Okay, I can see him now. Yep, that's definitely a green frog. It looks like it may be a female. I can't really tell from here. I don't really have a good view of him, but it looks like that's a female. Oh shoot, there's another one. Right by my foot. He's in the water now. Right next to the other one. And that one I can't even tell. It's definitely a green frog, but I can't even tell if it's a male or a female from here. It's just, don't have a very good view of them from here. But that's pretty cool. Gotta keep a closer eye out for him because obviously I was like stepping right next to him. And it looks like there might be a sleeping fish right here. He's not moving, and I'm kind of close to him. Yep, just woke him up, scared him. But that was pretty cool. I didn't know that that's what they did. Slept close to shore like that. I believe that was asleep at least. May have just been a kind of brave fish. So over here, doesn't seem like there's anything around here, so I'm gonna keep looking. There's a fishing bobber, but no more herps yet. Now over here, I can generally see at least something because there's some water vegetation like on the bottom, but not as much as there could be. And generally I can see at least something if there's something here, but so far nothing. Now there's like a little like kind of inlet here I'm gonna check out. Doesn't look like anything's in there though, unfortunately. I'm guessing I'm gonna keep looking around here. After we're done with this pond, we're almost done walking around it. There's one more pond that generally has a lot of frogs. Not really as many snakes and turtles as the other ponds can have, but they generally have a lot of frogs. So I'm definitely hoping to find some of them because frogs are generally out this time of night, and from what we've seen, we haven't been let down. So I'm just going to continue looking around here, I guess. Oh, here's another frog I almost stepped on, and you can't see him anymore. Maybe you can, hang on. Yeah, it looks like he got away. He was just sitting over here, and then I got kind of close, and he just shot off. Yeah, I gotta watch where I'm going, because one of these days I might even step on a frog. Generally, I've just been scaring him away, though. So we're almost done with walking around this pond here. I suppose the absence of amphibians in this pond would make a lot of sense when compared to the presence of this many fish. Fish are a big predator on frog eggs, so it would make sense why there are less frogs in this pond than there were in the other pond. I thought I saw something, but turns out it was just some weeds. Yeah, so I just made a full walk around this pond, or at least almost full, and haven't found anything more, except for, thought I saw something in here. So I'm going to go out to the last pond over here, see if I can find anything over here. So far, we haven't found anything more than I was expecting to find. It is in the middle of September, so it's not really great herping weather in western New York. It's not terrible, and especially for amphibians, you can find some things. I think a fish may have just jumped out of the water somewhere. But especially for western New York, this isn't terrible, especially if you're looking for amphibians. But it's not the best weather possible, and if I was looking for snakes, I would want to come back here sometime during the day, because as far as I'm aware, we don't have very many nocturnal snakes here in New York, at least in my region, and turtles, for the most part, are diurnal, and really the only thing that we have that is nocturnal are the frogs and toads, which we've seen our fair share of frogs, at least in that one pond, small one, the first one, tonight. So far, we've had a pretty good herping night. Some more trash, unfortunately. I'll try to take it a little slower so that I don't miss anything like I did with the last pond. So far, I walked past one again. Yeah, he's gone. They're very, very good at camouflage. They just blend right in, and especially at night. I walked past another one. Oh gosh. That or else I'm just blind, which, I mean, honestly, that might be part of it. But for now, haven't seen much in this pond. This pond is another smaller pond. Are you kidding me? I just walked past another frog, I guess. And another. In my defense, haven't walked past this guy. Okay, so right here on that log, you can see a little younger frog. I believe that is a green frog, but I can't tell. I'm going to try to get a closer look. Hey, no, that's actually a baby bullfrog, it looks like. I may be seeing wrong. Yep, sorry. That is definitely a green frog. I couldn't see the lines at first, and they're very, very faint on this specimen, but definitely that is a green frog. Hey, I didn't walk past one, finally. Hey, here's another. I got my sight back, and here's another green frog, it looks like. Another female. And this one also, I believe, is either a female or a male that hasn't reached sexual maturity yet. And I'm sorry if you can't see it. It's kind of terrible at taking a video at something and trying to look at it with my own eyes too. But that's pretty cool. Found them. I'm going to continue walking around the edge of this pond, see if I can find anything else. So far, not much else, but hopefully soon here I can find something. So it looks like here there's a lot of water weeds. I'm not sure exactly what kind of water weed, but you can see these are under the water, and they're growing pretty well. Oh shoot, right there, almost stepped on them. Not really almost stepped on them, I mean, I saw them before I was about to step on them or anything, but it's another green frog, it looks like. Oh man, that's cool. Definitely found a lot of frogs tonight. I know I said I'm not going to try to catch them or anything, but I want to demonstrate how the whole you can pick them up when they're in the light works. So he has been in the light for a couple of minutes. I did try to pick him up kind of slowly, so I couldn't get him, but oh my word! Hey, look at that! That is an earthworm crawling about in the water. That is amazing, and at the same time, kind of creepy. That is just amazing. The way that thing is moving, I don't know, it's just, that is amazing. Kind of goes through the water kind of like an eel. That is really cool. Earthworms are amazing little guys, for sure. I am going to try to pick him up because I am really interested in him, and I'm really sorry if you can't see right now. Okay, I got the fella. And I'm sorry I zoomed in like crazy to see him, and then here he is. That is crazy. He's just slipping out of my fingers. Alright, I'll let him go back in there, because I'm sure he doesn't want to be held. That is amazing, though. I never knew that they crawled through the water like that. I mean, I knew that they could swim through the water to some extent, but I didn't think that they'd actually do it by choice, to travel or whatever. I believe I just walked past another frog. I knew this one would be the best one for finding frogs, but I didn't realize that my sight would give out sometime along the second pond. Yeah. Just looking in all the little kind of caves that are formed by the vegetation. So I might be able to find something. There is a car coming close to me, so maybe flashing some bright lights over here. And some noise. But over here, just looking for something else. Maybe I can find something, I don't know. Oh shoot! Big frog. Big frog. I don't know where he went, but that was a big frog. I'm gonna see if I might be able to find him. Oh man, that was a big frog. Probably another bullfrog, honestly. That's cool. I didn't know that there were that many large frogs in here. Generally, you would only find a couple medium-sized ones. Another frog. Tried to get it on video, but he saw me first. So we're getting to the last stretch of pond here. I'm going to try to go into the weeds actually, so I may be able to get a close-up view if there's any more frogs in here. Of course, it's not really working very well. Yeah, the pond's getting kind of deep for my boots, so I'm just going to back off. There is a little more left to explore before we're out of pond, but alright, here's kind of like an inlet formed by these like drainage ditch stuff here. Of course, more litter and some sort of, looks like some sort of plastic bottle, I don't know. But sometimes frogs and other animals as well, frogs are a big one, will like to hide in these drainage pipes. I'm going to see if I can find anything in there. So far, I can't see anything in there. And I'm actually using my camera as a viewing screen because I can't get low enough without getting soaking wet to see it. So the rest of the pond is just completely fenced in by these reeds, so I'm probably not going to be able to find anything before it finds me, even if I went in there. So I'm just going to, on my way back to the car and our starting point, I'm just going to see if I can find anything else, but not take as much time to look carefully or anything. But, so yeah, that is a typical night herping here in western New York. Sometimes we'll have a lot of cool stuff, like potentially garter snakes or whatever else, but, which I know for you southerners, that may not sound like a big deal, but, every little thing counts when you live in a climate as cold as ours. I mean, we have our fair share of garter snakes during the day, though, so there's that. But anyway, that is a typical day herping in western New York. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad we were able to do that. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find any like turtles or snakes or anything. Not that I was expecting to, but that would have been cool. But it was still a lot of fun to find the frogs, and I had no idea that we had bullfrogs this close to where I live, so that's really cool. Also, I did a little bit of research just to refresh my memory, and bullfrogs are actually native to the eastern United States. They were also introduced various places all over the world, but most notably Western America, Western North America, Central America, and Northern South America, as well as Europe and Asia. So they're kind of widespread now, but they were actually native to this region, so they are a native species. Just wanted to clear that up because I did get a little confused while we were herping, because I hadn't done a lot of research in them in a while, so I wasn't familiar with where they were native to. So I just got looked into that a little more and discovered that they were actually native to this region. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate you guys watching, and I was really excited to do my first herping video today. Hopefully I can do more. I am leaving for Kentucky in a while here, so potentially I'll be able to do a herping video in Kentucky. Not sure about that because it is going to be kind of busy while I'm there, but hopefully I can find some time for road cruising or something while we're there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.